Cool. Let me just... Okay, cool. Everything seems to be working. Let's get into it. Uh, oh god, morality choices already. I think... Ooh, English. Let's just... I picked English because that is the language that I understand the most. In that I understand pretty much all of English and none of the other three. Max Payne. Here we go. So yeah, over on next to attack.com, I just reviewed the Max Payne movie. Movie I saw in the cinema when it came out, and I've not really seen since. And to be fair, it's a movie I will not be watching again. Oops, no, back. Trying to see if there's any subtitles or whatever. Because I won't be able to hear the game so well. No invert aiming. I'm not on board. I'm not on board with invert. Do not invert on me. Do I need the tutorial? Yeah, let's play a tutorial. Remind me of the controls, I guess. And then we'll get into the game proper. So I have a slight issue in that I cannot pause this game. So for some reason the PS4, whenever you play like a PS3 or a PS2 game, whether it's on PS Now or downloaded, they use one side of the touchpad as the start button instead of the options button, and as a result, yeah, the controller I've got is not a DualShock. I left that in a different city, so the one I've got, all I've got is a cheap mini Nori one, and it does have a touchpad, but it doesn't it doesn't like recognize if you press it on one side or the other. Meaning, I can't pause the game because for some reason they did not think to put the pause, like the original start button, on the options button, even though they're basically the same button. And every game has used options as a start. I don't know. Oh yeah, bullet time. We shot that thing. So yeah, I can't pause the game. So hopefully I don't need to, essentially. I can pause the game by just going back to the menu, I guess. It's not a big deal. Max Payne, more like Max Wayne. Yeah, that's right, Wayne to the maximum. The opposite of Lil Wayne. So, a Gear Dropper then. I'm kidding. I know people like Lil Wayne. Oops, that was the wrong button. I was not really paying attention. I was too busy dunking on Lil Wayne. That's the button to jump. It's R2 to jump. Time to do some hardcore platforming. Platforms. Also, hello, Blake. Platforms. Platforming. So yeah, this is a good game. Oh wait, there's not like a phone going off. Like I said, I can't hear the game very well. For this, press the enemy dispenser. What? Don't mind if I do. There we go.
Payne, holding.
Perfectly executed. Whoa! How dare you! So this game is kind of dated. I'm not going to defend. I'm not going to pretend that this game is still incredible. It is a very good game, but it definitely has shown its age. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Not every game can be timeless. Not every game can be Pac-Man 2. It's just impossible. I found a sniper rifle. Yeah. More bad guy. Oh, from the side alley. Wee woo, wee woo.
What the hell?
Sniper Cal. Who's the sniper elite now? It's Maxif Payne. Also, hi, Wicked. Perfect. I've completed my training. Oh, great. The enemy dispenser is working. Wait, how do I press the start button to... So like I said, I can't pause the game. Because I don't have a DualShock. So let's just quickly... Let's just quickly pretend I did just go into the main menu, the pause menu, and went back to the main menu. Oh, the guy held his neck after you shot him in the general area. Making a dude nude him. Yeah, they were involved before. I want to say they were involved before Rockstar were like, yeah, we're gonna buy Max Payne. Fuck y'all. Dude Newton. My favorite penguin first person shooter. So yeah, Max Payne TM. So now I can just, yeah, for the record, I can only pick Fugitive. The rest are unlocked as you beat the game. I think the New York Minute just adds like a time limit to the levels. Hopefully you can hear the game, because this game's got voice acting. And Max's voice is just... Wow. And there was no subtitle option in the main menu. More wee-woos. Or woobies. Depending on your point of view.
It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger. Acer Plaza, repeat. Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger.
Well, that's the end of the game. Short game, but very good game. 10 out of 10.
To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started.
Yeah, I mean, at least this game is short. I think the movie's about... Okay, the movie's only about 100 minutes, but it's still...
I was still in the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
So that is
See,
Sam
Alex.
Lake.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from the
Playing
baby.
the physical role of Max Payne. He's the guy who wrote. He's basically
Life was
one
good.
of the lead writers
Sun
at
setting on
Remedy.
a sweet summer's
Still
day.
there.
Smell of freshly mowed lawns, the sounds of children playing, a house across the river on the Jersey side, beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm
Mark
home.
Wahlberg was a...
But dreams have a nasty habit of going
Apparently,
bad
the
when you're not
director
looking.
only considered Mark Wahlberg for
The
the
sun
role.
went down with
If Mark
practiced
Wahlberg said
bravado.
no, he was
Twilight
not going to
crawled
make
across
Max
the sky,
Payne.
laden with
Mark
foreboding.
Wahlberg is a terrible choice.
Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house.
Like, Mark Wahlberg's
Front row
alright.
center.
Sometimes he's not, you know, gruff.
What the hell?
No, he's definitely not Max Payne material.
Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
He's like mild pain. Yeah, instead of max pain, it's more like minor headache. Bearable pain.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Well, that was an unhelpful phone call. It is a nice house. Look, they even have a real fire. And a real picture. Wish I had real pictures. I've only got fake pictures that I painted myself.
Michelle! Michelle! Please! I'm gonna hurt you!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop!
Oops, wrong button.
Hurt you.
I just had to jump for joy before I shot that guy.
No. No, no, please, God, no.
The flesh of fallen angels!
Shoeless ball man, shoot the jumping man's baby.
No, 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 God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
That was that was all the back box. The back box. The back of the box blurred was just that sentence. You're to ruin all the series. That's fine. I've played this game before. I know what the case is. And to be fair, anyone watching this has probably played the game. Or knows the game.
That was 3 years ago.
Don't
Everything
waste the
ripped apart in a
spaghetti.
minute.
Not the
Killer
spaghetti.
junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA.
I would
It
also
took us
scream,
3
I
long years to
know.
get a break in the Valkyr case.
I know it was an
And
unintentional.
finally, 2 months ago, a dime
typo
dropper tipped us off
pop.
that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking.
Scream, I
I went
know.
undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
Lupino. No, neither was I.
I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug.
Barbecue
Alex and
red.
BB were my
Bird.
only contacts in the DEA.
Finally.
The only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
I'm gonna sing everything
Something
you
urgent
write
has
in
come
the
up for
chat.
Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover.
I am Stu. I have many.
Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the
Crabs.
devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was
In
no tomorrow.
My
It didn't get any better when I got to the subway.
aquarium.
The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my
All right,
coat
no more
as the
singing.
train doors had already
Time for
shut
Payne.
behind me, and I was in for the ride.
Some would say that my singing
Next
brings
stop,
pain.
Roscoe
I
Street
say to
Station.
them, I agree.
And Alex.
Your cops were definitely
The
on,
station
yes.
was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Alright. Time to do the Max Payne shuffle. Camera, you're ruining the Max Payne shuffle. Oh. That's just... What a smooth dude. Personnel only. I'm a personnel.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
I guess it's time for gun. Transit police sauce spill. This is bad. So you'll have to excuse me. I have to open everything because I need painkillers. In the game, not in real life. I have plenty in real life. Do the shuffle on the stains, okay.
Pills would ease the pain.
Oh, they're all dried in. I can't clean it with my smooth moves. Smooth moves. That's why they call me Max Smooth. That's V. Smooth moves. Right.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey
What
were
the?
out-
How did you see me? Dive. Perfect. Have you seen better usage of bullet time? Because if you have, you're lying. I'm not ready to use Desert Eagle. I need Beretta.
Yeah, he's dead, all right.
Hey, it's me you talking
No, wrong button.
What the?
Nah. Hate when Joe Pesky me. I hate when Joe Pesky spots me through a wall. Nah, I love it. Joe Pesky's great. Are you openable? No, you're painted on.
Yo, guys. Hey, we're getting around. You hear me? What is this, a joke? Hey, anybody? Answer me.
Whoa!
Hold it.
Whose grandma is that? It was nobody's grandma now. Oops, I pressed the painkiller button instead of the reload button. Let me in. Okay, don't let me in. I don't care anyway. Just having paracetamol chewing on. This is for your headache. Poof.
No.
If you stand on the train tracks, you get a secret item. Okay. Oh, there's a train in the way. Can't do it. Subway control room for when you really need to control your sandwiches.
What was that?
It's nothing. Relax.
It's nothing. Forget about it.
Hey.
Oh.
While looking for Alex, they had ended up in the
All
middle
right.
of a big-time crime operation.
I'm not personnel anymore. Tick tock, tick tock. Yay!
Kiss it goodbye.
I took a shotgun blast to the chest, but it's okay. I've got
What's going on
ibuprofen.
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Oh, you're not a cupboard. I just turned on the sink. All right, time to take this kind man to the control room. I sure hope nothing bad happens to him along the way. Kong whiskey makes you go ape. Hey, dude, do you want some whiskey? I'll get some
Home
whiskey
free.
for you.
This way.
Oh, you're dead.
No.
Oh, that's a real shame. I was looking forward to that drink. I did the painkillers again. Where did you go? Oh.
Got him down.
There we go. Look out, bland. Yeah. That guy had some real Leroy Jenkins disorder about him. Exclamation mark. Right, press this one. If I did it.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
Look out! Blam! Pump action shotgun. Pump action shotgun. Beretta! Beretta! We all fall down. Wait. Why are they not openable? I'll have some water. Oh, there's no cups left. Hey, I'm on camera. Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter what you type into the keypad, as long as you type in the right amount of numbers. The actual number
So much for being subtle.
Anyway, we've arrived at our station. I don't feel like this is the way I'm meant to go. Mainly because we've already been there. Oh, there we go. No! Stop shooting me. I got my dual Berettas. I got bullet time. I got moon jumping. I got shoot you in the face. $80,000 bullets. Yep, that's how I roll. 80,000 bullets for 3 guys. Wait, did someone just try and phone me?
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
How long is this game? A good player could probably beat it in a few hours. Me, probably about 5-6 hours, maybe.
Right?
Right.
Right.
Yo!
Sorry, I just kind of choked on some water there. Hey! I was choking! How dare you shoot me? Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly linear game. That's not really a bad thing in this case. I know, but my poor little ankles are all red. If they go up any higher, I won't be able to walk anymore.
Like Lapino. Now that's spooky.
I've never really looked at it before.
But also it's like
yeah, that's
the
a
failure
really
count is
small
rising.
head.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you.
Got him down.
Oh, that was a sick twirl, dude. Baretta. So many Barettas. Baretta the rap. No, that doesn't work. Hey,
What the hell was that?
rats, I think. Yeah, this game's not long, but it's good though. And it has some interesting,
All done here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
Detonator. Whack the sucker!
Oh yeah! Trophy time. This game does not have a platinum trophy, but it does have trophies of other colors and metals.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Anyway, that was a bombed up door. Oh, hi! When did I get shot off? No, stop with it. I didn't mean to dive. Oh, I need painkillers.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing.
Can I be part of the plan? Wait, I screwed that up. 1 second. Can I be part of the plan? Where did everybody go? Oh, hi. I want to rob. I'm gonna die. I am not being careful. I'm messing around. Look at Max. Look how he's struggling.
Sure.
Oh! I didn't get a shot off in time. I'm going to sit slightly more comfortably. I hope you don't mind. Don't know why you would mind. I'm making myself more comfortable. You might. Why do? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go back into my yoga position
Give me the
then.
detonator. What are you talking about? The detonator. I thought you'd bring
Oh,
it.
I jumped again.
Whee! Got him down.
My name is Max Payne. And I can jump like this. And I can shoot people in the face.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Okay.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out.
Got him dead.
Oh, you got me first.
Did you hear something? Hold it.
Any painkillers for old maximum pain? Oh, actually, yes. Where's the phone? Where's the phone? That's the phone.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Okay, what's this? I open C. What's in Vault C?
The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Acer, remember that name. What's behind door number A? Yeah, it's not a very good security system.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
So we got the detonators, which means we can now blow up that door. Just throw a grenade. Oh, we're stepping on toesies.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... this is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
Alex? Alex!
What's that video?
There was nothing I could do.
I can't really
He was
watch it.
dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Anyway, our partner's dead.
Nice son!
jump. I know, but I'm being shot at. Even 6 seconds is.
Let's get the hell out of here! Wow.
Stop throwing grenades!
Ice 'em!
Okay, fair enough. Oh.
Hold it.
Okay.
Max,
So I
you
can't
almost
skip
gave me
this
a heart
cutscene.
attack.
So we're gonna have to just watch
Alex,
Alex
glad to see
die
you.
What the hell's
again.
going on? There are more
I'm so
corpses
glad
here
he's
than at the city
come back
morgue.
to life.
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's
But
gig?
unfortunately,
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men?
we're just gonna have to
Really?
watch Heston Blumenthal
You sure know
die
how to take
again.
a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
It's Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2.
Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead.
Man, I kind
I
of
could
want to
tell
play
by the
Spider-Man
empty,
2,
accusing
but
stare of his
my
eyes.
PS2, my PS2.
Get him!
Oh. Don't hide, coward. I'm just gonna quickly see if there's any hidden painkillers. There is! Oh! A cavalcade of painkillers. Have you seen this missing person? If so, beep 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 beep. Alright, I'm good to go then. I ain't dying anytime soon.
Let's get the hell out of here!
We'll be fine. Just take it easy. Got him in.
Balls. Why is that guy behind me? I don't want to watch Alex die again. Cool. More painkillers. And the exit gate. Wow. It's our lucky day. Why is the exit gate closed? I thought I opened it. Oh no, I closed it. What's over here anyway? Nothing. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Oh yeah, those weren't even mobsters. Those were just people waiting for the train. We're the real villain of the story.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in. playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said
Oh, he's bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Eat first and lie down.
Right, let's try this tactic. It worked. My tactic of just stand there worked.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Vigilio! You all right now?
Wait. I've got to...
Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them.
I did it. I beat Wetch's score.
We're coming in.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gognitti. Gognitti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Ah!
There he is.
You wish you were this stylish. Wait, is there anything in here? There was nothing. Just an empty closet. Wow, this is romantic.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
I can't believe it. We were on the radio! Also, but... but... Right, Where am I going? In circles, apparently. I can't leave. Oh, right, of course. Silly me. Trying the front door instead of the window. Remedy.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go already.
Alright, what's in door number 1? That's not how you open a door, Max. Ooh, snap. That is not a texture.
Hold it.
No smoking. Too bad, because I'm smoking hot. What is with these 3 posters? No smoking.
Previously on Lords and Ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys were watching that. Hello, bathroom.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
It's coming. It's coming. Shut up. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna...
It's Payne. Gun him down.
It's Payne. That's what I say every time when the in-laws come to visit. Am I right? My fellow married people, I'm single. Is this sex? How about now? Doing many... Oh, I only wanted to do 3 sets. Apologies for doing too much. 3 sex is all I'm allowed on twitch.tv. Any more sex and it's ban time for stew.
Piece of crap.
On the machine. Hey!
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city. The NYPD is out on Max Payne.
Right. So we are a wanted criminal because we killed that guy, even though we didn't kill that guy. Wow, this guy's so good at sex. He's got the position laid down, you know. He might be having too much fun. I'll give him a break.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
All right. I'm sorry, soda machine. I will avenge you. Even though it was me who killed you. I will avenge you. Oh, my Beretta ammo's full, is it? Not for long.
Nice!
Hey. I'm very good at the shooting. It's absolutely nothing to do with the fact that this game has auto lock on. Well, it's not auto. It doesn't. It basically, if you aim, it's one of those games where if you aim near an enemy, the game will like pity you essentially.
I found Muerte's room.
I'm not ready to go in that room yet though. I need more couch. Painkillers.
Muerte had received a letter.
I didn't even realize that trap was there. I just avoided it by accident.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. And we need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Where am I? Come on, Max. You can do it. Oh, you're so close. There we go. Well done. Proud of you.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Buff. This guy died because he was too buff. What a sad, sad way to go. Yeah, but that's unrelated.
Did you hear? There!
He should be lucky it's not a master splinter. You are right. Danger, keep out. Okay, I'll keep out.
What the?
Told you. God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This is... Hey,
Hi, boys. Right,
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
so where are we? This was a fake. Oh. Ah, I see. So yeah, V is sort of the drug. Or it's also called Valkyr of the Max Payne world, otherwise known as New York. Yay, we're still personnel.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Speaking of master splinters, there's some rats on the elevator. Not the cleanest hotel, despite the vibrating beds.
It was freaking
They might,
crazy.
they might
The cops were doing a full
trick you into
siege
believing
next
this is a
door.
classy joint.
More traffic than rush hour. I mean, bleeding bastards running back and there.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
On the way there. Oh, I thought there was someone there, but there wasn't. Just my imagination. Am I talking to me?
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper.
No, you're talking to Stu.
A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy is the hero we deserve right now. Arguably the greatest hero of our time. I mean, Batman's cool, but he's not Captain Baseball Batman. I've forgotten the name of that guy already. Oh wait. Oh damn it, a lot behind me. Oh, actually, that might be where I need to go.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in L.A.?
Oh, I just got shot. That... No, I will not stand for being shot at. Cool. Easy does it. Once you get used to controls, it's not really a hard game, especially on the default difficulty. If you can use your bullet time well.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Let's do business.
Green for green. Cheers at green-eyed angels. Amen.
Well, this is actually a really bad idea. But somehow came out of it not actually
a lifetime ago, this
that
was going down
badly
as a
scarred.
narcotics arrest.
Real men drink Casey. I don't know who Casey is, but I've never drunk. All right.
There was a key on the table.
Cool, we've got the bar key. Let's go serve up some drinks. Oh! I'm gonna serve up a Molotov cocktail. A drink, so good it... You can feel it burning down your throat. Okay, restaurant's not a bar. Got it. Might as well, there's plenty of painkillers. Might as well remove this slither of health that I lost. Oh, it's like, yeah.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Oh, Candy, that could be my ass. Let me reload my shotgun. Wonder if I can run back to that bathroom. Cool. I like the shotgun in this game, but yeah. It wasn't it's not very good at dealing with crowds because of having the long reload time.
Get him!
Well, that went badly.
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Corneli, this is Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Max Payne at large. Stuart Johnston, a medium. Max Payne at large. Stuart Johnston at 9. What the heck is that noise? Oh! We're going to the club! Oh, will I win? Will I win? Will I win? Oh, so close. Alright, I put it all in black. Alright. Let's see. Damn! Landed on green. No. Alright. I've had my fun. Time to get serious. This is a serious game. Mind if I drop in? Ah! I asked politely. Wow, that was a face. I need to see if there's any hidden painkillers. I swear, people who don't know what I'm talking about are gonna think I'm an addict. Facebook's going crazy again. cool. Where am I going? Oh, welcome to New York. Or is it Welcome New York 2, the sequel to Welcome New York? The hit comedy of the year.
Turn around, walk
Don't
away,
blow
blow
town.
town. That would have been the smart
You got
thing
sword
to do.
jaw.
Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Their license plate is vodka. Yeah. Subtle is definitely the word I'm used to. Oh no, my Pepsi fell over.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Excellent general adult videos. Ah, you're... Mate, your door's a painting. I can't look at your thousands of videos. Oh well. Oh, I got excited there, but no tea. This isn't mine. I wonder what would happen if you phoned that number. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to pay that phone bill.
I don't know, man. I don't know about this.
Pawn
Quit
shop.
worrying. Think of it as
Porn
Christmas.
shop.
The Russians are with Santa.
Oh, the door's open. Hey, I'm here to pawn your lives. They weren't worth a lot. Look at mobile phones, calculators, cameras. We got them all. Watches, glasses, pliers. What more do you need? Pizza flea delivery. I don't want that. Please don't deliver fleas to me. Sometimes I surprise myself with my mastery of the English language.
The headlines were a depressing read.
Tactical fleas incoming.
The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder.
Growing up has never been easier. I think, it really depends on the middle word, because there's a lot of things that would be really funny for, like, an army man to say, like, I don't know, tactical. I mean, tactical and then something that's not tactical is funny. I don't know, like, tactical pink cowboy hats incoming. Although, pink cowboy hats are actually very tactical, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Shot me in bullet time. Tactical acid. I mean, that's my kind of drop. Like if someone's like, alright, dropping an AK-47, like whatever, but if they're like dropping some ass, I'm like, hell yeah, bro. Your door is broken. Just thought I'd let you know.
Get away. Get away.
You're welcome.
Get away. I think I died. I think I'm dead.
Scorch assassin. Never played Left 4 Dead. I have Left 4 Dead. I must have played a little.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Actually. Who's whistling? I will kill you for whistling. Oh. Hi. Who whistle? I will shoot this canister. Okay, I will not shoot this canister. Alright, my options are limited here. And yet... I didn't.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
figured out where to go. Unfortunately, I just took a rocket to the face.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
This time I was successful. You're just chilling, doing drugs. That's cool. Me too. Again, I need to stop saying stuff like that out of because people who can overhear this out of context. Oh, hi.
Yo! Oh! Ah!
For a second there.
A beaten-up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Wooden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. Drop your weapons
Jim
and come out
Bravura
with your hands above
in
your
this game
head.
is like a 60-year-old man. And in the movie,
No way.
they were going to keep him as a 60-year-old man. And then Ludacris decided to audition for the role of this white 6-year-old man. And they were like, screw it, this white 6-year-old man can now be Ludacris. Ludacris, by the way, poor guy. In like the 3 scenes he's in, he tries.
Someone had left a letter on the counter. There was a key on the shelf.
What are you... Oh, the paper. Someone explained the character and the casting director was like...
Suddenly it all made
That's
sense.
ludicrous.
Moms, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gagnidi was his usual self. All talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left, and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or later he'd start pushing back.
I'd like to believe that too. What else are you looking at now? Ah, we got the key. But not to this door. And that's not even a real door. Let the gun do the talking. I'm number 1. Whoa, 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 whoa! What have I told you about grenades? And the throwing of... Said don't do it. Sure, great. I've got grenades now. But you're not going to see me throw them in a cramped building. That would just be ludicrous. Although it is famously Ice-T who sold hand grenades before he was a rapper. MC plus Jack. I can read. Oh, that staircase is broke. But this room is... Oh. Is it time for some platforming? I need to reload before I jump. I did it. I performed the jump. Oh. I see. I escaped.
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
It's a nice fire.
I'm freezing my butt off.
I'm nice and warm now. Let's go kill Lupino. Hey, look, it's a Luigi laundry. I can't do a Luigi voice. I can only do Mario. And I can't even do that very well. Because I've given up completely. I'm just slowly going back to my own voice. So...
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead. Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
Please don't. Buzz off! Oh! You're not... Oh, you weren't. A lobster. Oh god, I feel so bad.
Get away. Get away.
And you saw a person who shot them. And they weren't a gangster. They were just... Never just addicted to drugs.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hold it.
Hey! No, shot the wrong one! Oh my god! What's wrong with me?
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay. No problem, man. I'll come to the laundromat with you. I'll get you in.
Where am I taking this guy? Well, it's not over there, let me tell you that.
I'm gonna die.
That door? I guess not. Open it.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John who?
Come on. Oh, okay, John Woo.
All right.
The password is John
Come right
Woo.
in.
It's a trap.
The password was John Woo. Didn't even say it right. The guy's name is John Woo. I hear some people like to ride on washing machines. I honestly don't see the appeal. Oh, that's the pink there button. One hell of a beer, $3. So if you're ever really, in the need of a drink, just take a $3 note and drink that. $3 notes exist, I'm sure.
What the hell?
The only existing. Fair enough.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the list of casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Can't believe how famous we are. That's so cool. I'm so famous I can just jump out of windows. No!
This week on that. I don't want to go
Keep
there.
it control.
It's the last place.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John who?
Come on. Oh, okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
Yeah, damn right, it's a trap. Nice roll, dude. Too bad you rolled into death. Right. So basically, I need to learn how to walk in a straight line. And then I'll be fine. Who's whistling? No whistle allowed. Whee.
This week on Address Unknown.
Get him!
I don't want to go there. It's the last place I want to walk. Where I always end up anyway. Only it's not me talking to the Payne.
I ruined it. It's my favourite show as well. Oh well, I can always just watch it in Netflix in a few months. Oh, I've got to do another one of those. Any painkillers for me? No, just ammo I don't need. Okay. Ugh. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm going to. Just nice and easy. A citywide APB, that stands for A Peanut Butter. I told you about whistling. No whistles, no grenades.
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So
Oh. A citywide peanut butter has been put out for Max Payne. Well, he's definitely allergic. So the idea is that they're trying to box him in. Okay, not that door. People have been commending me on how normal my sleeping pattern has been this week. But I'm tired and it's 9 o'clock. I don't like it. I don't like being tired at this time. I miss not going to bed until 17 o'clock.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing?
What you doing?
You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war. Freaking war.
Fear that gives men wings. I thought that was Red Bull.
Vinny got needy. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my God! Oh God, you shot me!
Ah!
You're dead, Payne! What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gagniti bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat.
Could have gone better. Not gonna lie, that could have gone better.
A crumpled letter lay on The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gagniti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho. Needy's desk.
Max Payne did not make like Chow Yun Fat because Chow Yun Fat was in good movies. Lamau. I mean, yeah. But this Max Payne doesn't know he's about to spawn a bad movie 7 years later. Let him live in ignorant bliss.
Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Yeah, I gotta line this up so I don't fall. Oh, I fell! Ah. No. Like, right as I was about to jump, I just saw Max jettison himself to the left. To the right, even. What is even directions?
Crumpled letter.
What's even directions? John Murdoch.
Lay on Gagniti's desk.
So, John Moore only made, I want to say, 1 or 2 more movies since then. His last movie was in 2013, and there's a little movie called A Good Day to Die Hard, which I've not seen.
Vinny Gagniti
To be
was
fair,
running
I'm not
scared.
going to
He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach
make
like a
fun of
broken
a
bottle
movie
of
I've not
Tabasco,
seen.
he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
There we go. Macros oil. Ouch.
Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
I did not catch the train. How far back is that going to take me? Fair enough.
A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was getting scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Considering how much health I lost and ink that I lost, I don't really mind if I die here.
He hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Do it this time. Wow, that was even worse. I think I'm supposed to jump on the train. I can't think of anything else it wants me to do there. Oh, I'll need to remember to clip that. That's great. A little friendly fire, helping me out in the middle of a cutscene.
Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was getting scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
I think I hit the satellite dish there. I think it did. So like I said, good game, but goodbye.
A crumpled letter.
I'll watch that when I'm done. Thank you for equipping that.
The letter lay on Gagniti's desk. Vinny Gagniti was getting scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was.
That URL has the letters and number.
Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Okay, let's not... Yeah, let's not hit the satellite dish. It's a good game, but...
Gugnetti hitched a ride.
It's not really...
To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Designed for, this sort of thing. What is... How damn flick supposed to do that?
Vinny Gugnetti.
Ah! I was not paying attention to the game. I was very much looking to make sure I'm doing the right.
Vinny Gugnetti. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you.
Yeah,
What do you think you're doing? You're a
doing the
freaking
right thing,
cop.
just
You ain't
not
got
doing it in the
squad
right
on
way.
us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it
Oh,
meant
dear.
something. Yeah! Oh my god! Oh god, you shot me! Ah! You're dead, Payne!
I mean, he's right. I am dead. I've died 4 times.
Crumpled lip.
Well, I hope this isn't the run. I was trying to do the diving thing, and
Lay on
I think
Gugnetti's desk.
I activated the normal bullet time instead.
Vinny Gugnetti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gugnetti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gugnetti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
I technically did it. My head hit the train door, and that counts.
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors, ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens, the city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gugnetti made his move.
Nice jump. Even better jump. Yeah, this guy's... Maybe I accidentally shot him with a radioactive bullet, and now he has the powers of bullets. It's plausible. I'm gonna have to do a bit more platforming. John Woollett. Woolet, by the way, is my favorite Pokemon. Don't shoot me when I'm balancing! Alright, time to jump. Ah, right, yeah. I didn't even notice.
This was
For
my
some reason,
second
I
train ride
read
of the night. The way
that
it started
quote.
didn't promise anything better.
I was like, yep, that's right.
When the train he was riding slowed down, Cogniti made his move.
Thank you for the quote. It's true though, right? You don't shoot someone with a balancing. Let them finish their tightrope act, then shoot them. Maybe I should bullet time jump. Because when I did the normal jump, Max Payne just sort of, like, he jumps and then just stops suddenly and then falls like a rock. I was like, what game was I playing under Retro? It was Mega Man. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Ugh. Yep.
There!
I get a feeling I was supposed to do that the entire time. Great.
NYPD, you on the roof. Drop your weapon and lie down. I repeat, drop your weapon and lie face down.
Wow. Never thought about that.
Okay, boss, got it.
No problem.
Ah, crap. That man is now part of the building. Painkillers. Indestructible. Valkyr. Eyes hard and slit.
360 can open.
Thank you for the follow. Every time that alert goes off, it scares the living daylights out of me. Wow! No! Wow! Man, that's, how long ago was 360 air horn? So, 2015 maybe? When I was doing the Drunk Bandicoots? The can open. It was the best of times. Best of times. Pretty sure that's the quote. I know literature. Hey!
Yeah.
Hello? Container, do you have precious things for me? I don't have grenades, and I don't know how to feel about grenades. I am not pro grenade. Wait, I'm going backwards. Where did this creepy little bastard go to? Oh, he's there. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Thank you for following 360 can open, dude. That is definitely the greatest Twitch username I have ever heard.
What the?
You what, mate? Oh! Oh dear! Ah! Still alive! Oh! I don't want to be naive. I couldn't even tell you the context of that. Like, obviously, Final Fantasy 9 Steiner is the best. But yeah, thank you, AGT, and 360 Can Open Do for following. Much appreciated. Thank you. brightening up my day. My day was already pretty bright. I just... Okay, I'm not really decided to live.
Yo!
See, I didn't really watch that cutscene before, so that's why I was very confused.
What the?
A good use of the highlighting the message. Hey, sometimes you can't do the whole 360 degrees. Sometimes you can only do 30. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Another 330. Can't open. Dude! I can never recreate it properly. That was a once in a lifetime moment. Alright, I'm expecting.
Whack!
Your BRB, fair enough. Speak to you when you're back. That you will die. Alright, America's Avenger for payback time. Captain Baseball Bat Boy. Looks like better than Bat.
We're gonna be rich! Freaking rich! Even richer than that, wise guy. Freaking rich!
Right. I know how I feel about grenades, but... Right, cool, go on. I got some painkillers. Let's use the Ingram to open up these boxes. Because I don't really like the Ingram. Again, I'm just kind of hoping to get more painkillers. Alright, cool. Let's go back to a weapon I actually like. Oh, where am I? Ah, yes, Max Payne. Yes, do check out www.xta.com, where I have most recently written a review of the movie Max Payne. Which is why I'm streaming this tonight, because I watched the movie and decided I wanted to play the game to remind me that Max Payne is actually good. The movie, not so much. Right. Ah, yes, TV. for a water break.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
I'll probably be finishing up soon. We'll try and get to the end of this chapter. I can't remember how long that's going to take. Oh, hi. Oh. That was sick. Oh, I died. That was that sick. It won't. The stream won't go longer beyond 10. Like too long after 10. After that. Like I said, I've been getting up at like 6 and 7 in the morning most mornings. So by this time, I'm pretty tired. But I would quite like to get to the end of this chapter. If I remember correctly, there's only 3 chapters. I think the first 2 are pretty long, and the third one's...
Okay. Gun him down!
If I remember correctly. I could be remembering wrong. It's been a long time since I've played this. I saw that.
Oh! Open, goddammit! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
Payne! This shotgun has impressive range. Like, this is the greatest weapon in video game history. Look at the range. I can kill people with this shotgun. Okay, I'm not doing a good job of it anymore. I'm going to... There's a guy behind me. What the hell? I was not a fan of the guy coming up behind me. I don't know if you could tell. Wow. Kind of lost all my painkillers there because of my kind of gung-ho attitude to...
Garniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood?
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me, take me, hold me to the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be ready at your funeral.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. P-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son. Just like Jack Lupino.
Oh hell yeah, the living no, the freaking zombie demons from outer space. Favorite band. God, it's just I'm missing something here. Yep, that's it. I forgot to turn on the TV.
The book had never been a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled, The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
So yeah, there's a lot of like weird Norse mythology. Like the club's called Ragnarok. The drug everyone's taking is called Valkyr. In the movie, there's Valkyrie demons. Even though in our mythology, or like angels.
What the?
Oh, I just realized I'm gay. Hits. Who wants a shot? You? There you go. Have a shot on the house. I'm Max Payne and I'm the bartender. Don't step up to me or your life will be ender. I am the king of rap. Ooh, disco. Yeah, a bit worried about my painkiller situation.
There!
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Books on the occult. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portis. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs, and piled on the table.
The back pages insinuate that Lupino was getting on with Satan. Okay, so it should be at the end of this, like, chapter.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not... Who knows what he did?
But somebody's gotta go in there. It's too freaky.
Ah, the game's having some... there. Oh! Damn! Oh god. That's actually pretty bad. I just got some pink as well. Alright, I need to keep an eye out for boxes as well. Not these ones, the small crates. There we go, those ones. Good. Good, they both had painkillers. That makes... It's gonna make things slightly easier. Oh. Looks like they're selling flubber. Oh, nice. Oh, my health, though.
Get up! No!
Oh, this doesn't seem safe. Oh god, this just reminded me of a... so later on in the game, there's a level that is kind of notorious. It's like during one of the most interesting parts of the game, story-wise, but the level basically requires you to do stuff like this. And the game, especially on like the PS2, never really designed well to do precise movements. This was originally a PC game when it first came out, and it was ported to the Xbox and the PS2 like a year later. Okay. Still very low in painkillers, that's going to be a problem.
There he is!
Oh, you survived. God. They were pretty strong guys. They were taking some shotgun blasts to the face and not even pretending that they hurt. You know what? I can kind of respect it. That guy shot the roof instead of me.
There he is!
Alright, cool. I feel a lot safer now. Alright, okay, sure. You're all demanding it. I'll play the drums. Right, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. That was, of course, a song by Rush. I'm sure you all recognized it. Alright, let's get back to the killing. Wow, people are demanding an encore. They're not being very nice about it though. So they're not getting one. I did it. I pressed all the levers once. So now I can get through. Oh, that actually worked. Cool.
Hey, yeah.
You guys and your grenade. Where are you? Get back here, cowards. People who use grenades are cowards. Okay, hopefully this should maybe be the last chapter of this act.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the... Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood. Table. Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliché. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliché when it's happening to you.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all!
Don't give those gods my blood. You don't need it.
The skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. Oh! I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end. Time. It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
So they're giving you a lot of supplies. So you'll probably see what's gonna happen.
What the?
Whoa! Stop it with your Molotovs. Not really? What's that? Not like for real. Alright, let's try that again.
The backstage. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple.
There, like,
Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting.
Constantly.
The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Ella! Blood to you all! See it? Living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. Oh! I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come. To the end of time. It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Hold it!
Oh. Ah, there we go.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond the world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die!
Seems like a happy guy.
Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! Oh!
Not the cleanest fight I've had. But that's the chapter finished.
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. He was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
So yeah, that's the first part of Max Payne. Only took almost 3 hours. I'm very rusty on this game.
Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs. Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you. Not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife-beater.
I don't like White Vest either.
Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo.
I'm about to head out. Not head out, but I was going to be the end of the stream.
The baby was crying.
Yeah, this is a very interesting part of the game. I'll probably come back to Max Payne at some point, but yeah, almost 3 hours. It's not bad for me, but it's actually time for me to head off. But yeah, thank you for the follows. Thank you for chatting away. It has been fun. But yeah, it's just time for me to go to bed, unfortunately. Luckily, if I remember correctly, yeah, XTAattack.com. I've written a review of the movie Max Payne. It's thank you, Spartan, for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I've written a review of the movie Max Payne on the website. Go ahead and give that a read if that's something you'd be interested in reading. Is why I streamed the game today. I might stream the game again over the weekend. Really depends on other plans, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Sorbs. He's playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's a good guy. Go say hi and tell him I sent you. Alright, have a good night, everyone. And thank you for the follows again. Bye, Blake.